Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fight Zone, your number one destination for all the latest boxing news, breaking stories, and inside scoops from the fight world. Today's headline is one that has stunned the entire combat sports community. Undisputed welterweight champion Terence "Bud" Crawford was briefly detained by police in a shocking incident that has gone viral. In this video, we will cover everything we know so far, from the official police statements to eyewitness accounts to Terence Crawford's own emotional reaction. We'll also dive deep into what this means for his boxing career, his public image, and his upcoming fight negotiations. Stay with us until the very end, because the full context of this story is far more complex than it first appears. Part 1. The Incident, 040 to 500. The incident occurred late last night in Omaha, Nebraska, Crawford's hometown. Reports began circulating on social media after a bystander recorded footage of Crawford being questioned and handcuffed by police officers during what seemed to be a traffic stop. The video immediately spread like wildfire across Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, sparking outrage among fans who demanded answers. According to early reports, Crawford's vehicle was pulled over near a busy intersection. Officers claimed they had reason to believe the car matched the description of a vehicle involved in a separate investigation. What started as a routine check quickly escalated as officers asked Crawford to step
I
out of
don't
the
drink,
car.
I don't smoke, I don't
Witnesses say
party,
Crawford
really.
remained
You've never
calm.
drank or smoked, right?
I don't do none of that.
That's crazy.
So, I'm just real chill.
He was handcuffed at the scene, questioned, and eventually released without any charges being filed. The entire ordeal lasted no more than 30 minutes, but the damage had already been done. By the time Crawford was free to leave, his fans had already seen clips online, sparking a wave of speculation. Part 2. Official Police Statement, 5 to 9. Following the viral uproar, the Omaha Police Department released a brief statement. According to them, the stop was part of a routine check connected to an investigation in the area. They confirmed that Crawford was indeed detained for questioning, but emphasized that he was not arrested, nor is he facing any charges. The statement read, in part, Mr. Terence Crawford was briefly detained during a traffic stop for investigative purposes. He was cooperative throughout the encounter. After clarification, he was released immediately. At no point was Mr. Crawford under arrest. This official explanation, however, did little to calm the storm. Fans felt the response was vague and failed to address why such extreme measures, like handcuffing a world champion, were necessary when no crime was committed. Part 3. Crawford's personal reaction, 9 to 14. Within hours, Terence Crawford himself took to social media to break his silence. In a heartfelt message, he expressed his frustration at the situation. Crawford wrote, "Last night was humiliating. I did nothing wrong. I was treated like a criminal in front of my own city. I respect law enforcement, but I expect the same respect back. I'm blessed nothing worse happened, but I won't stay quiet about what I went through." In a follow-up live stream, Crawford appeared visibly shaken but composed. He told fans that while he had been through many battles inside the ring, this was one of the toughest.
Crawford, like I'm saying, anybody that's being held and down and disrespected wants to prove everybody wrong. If you're a real champion, you know what I'm saying? And then they're holding it back from you. They're seemingly
Support from across the boxing community. Prominent fighters, promoters, and analysts weighed in, calling the incident unacceptable. Part 4. Reactions from the boxing world, 1400 to 2000. The incident drew immediate responses from some of the biggest names in boxing. Errol Spence Jr., Crawford's recent rival in one of the sport's biggest showdowns, tweeted his support saying, "No matter what side you're on in the ring, outside we all deserve respect." "Glad you're safe, champ." Shakur Stevenson, another Omaha native and close friend of Crawford, posted, "Bud is one of the most disciplined, respected fighters in the game. To see him go through that is sickening. We stand with you, champ." Even promoter Bob Arum, despite his past disputes with Crawford, commented, "Terence Crawford is a professional, a role model, and a true champion. He should never have to endure something like this." These reactions not only showed solidarity, but also highlighted Crawford's standing in the boxing world. Despite controversies over fight negotiations and promoter disputes, almost everyone came together to support him in this moment. Part 5. Media and Public Backlash, 20 to 25. Beyond the boxing world, mainstream sports media picked up the story.
I'm just saying, it's just like they doing Crawford like they did us the whole time. They don't want you to have nothing and they don't want to give you nothing. That's why they burned down Tulsa. That's why they burned down every other black community. They don't want you to have it and they don't want to give you nothing. They don't want to be with you and they don't want to